All right, so this video will help with workbook pages 172 to 173. And what we're looking at on this one is finding the missing side links. If we have a rectangle, and in this case, we know the area. So remember, when we're finding the area, we multiply the length times the width, and it's measured in square units. So they've already given us the area of 155 square centimeters. And then they've given us the width of 5 centimeters. So what we're trying to figure out is the length. So we can do that given this information, because we know that we need to multiply something times 5 to get 155. So we have been working on division, and so we can actually use division to help us with this. So if I do 155, the area divided by the width, 5 centimeters, that'll give me the length. So I'm going to try that right here. So 155 divided by 5. You know, if we use our strategies that we talked about last week, you know, we can think about how many groups of 5 we can make with 155. And remember, we said that it's easy to start with 10. So I'm going to start with 10 on this one. So 10 times 5 gives me 50. So then I subtract, and I still have 105. Now I could do another group of 10, but I know that 20 times 5 is 100. So I'm going to double the 10, and I'm going to go ahead and do 20, so I'll have less groups to make. But if you don't recognize that, it is okay to go ahead and do another group of 10. So 20 times 5 would be 100. Then I subtract. Now I've got 5 left over. So I can see that I can make exactly one more group. So I can make one more group of 5. 1 times 5 is 5. So now to get my final answer, I add these together. So 10 plus 20 plus 1, that gives me 31. So I know that my length must be 31 centimeters. So I can then check that to make sure that that is correct by, doing what we know the formula is for area. I can multiply the length times the width, and I should get 155. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick to make sure that we have done this correctly. So if I do 31 times 5, that should give me the area of 155. So, we know some different strategies that we can use for this. If I do 5 times 1, that gives me 5. And then if I do 5 times 30, that's going to give me, since 5 times 3 is 15, 5 times 30 is going to be 150. So if I add 5 plus 150, I do get 155. And then, just remember, since this was area, this is 155 square centimeters. All right, so this will help with specifically 172. So if you want to go ahead and look at 172, you're finding the missing side links whenever you are given the area. And there may be one on there that they go ahead and give you the length and the width, so you will actually multiply to find the area for that one. But if they give you the area and then one of the side links, then we can divide to find the missing side length. And then in the next video, we're going to use this same type strategy, but we're going to be given the volume instead of the area. So for 173, the next video will help you with 173, and it will give you the volume. And then you have to find either the length, width, or the height, because we know volume is 3-dimensional. So for right now, you can go ahead and do 172. There's also going to be a couple of questions on the form for you to answer about this video. So go ahead and do that, and then I'll see you in the next video.